What's going on, everybody? I'm Dom, and I'm the founder and CEO of CroWares. For those of you who aren't familiar, we're a small TTRPG company who is working through creating our first campaign setting module. It's called Reign of the Sundered Idol, and it was successfully backed on Kickstarter. So I'm here today to answer a few questions and talk a little bit about what the inspiration was, and where it's heading, and where we are right now. So to give you a little bit of backstory on the book itself first, Reign of the Sundered Idol takes place in the world of Verandro. Magic is being torn from the world and causing all kinds of chaos. It's the adventurer's job to get in and figure out what's going on, and hopefully stop the oncoming apocalypse from happening. So with Reign of the Sundered Idol, there is a ton of different inspiration that I have pulled from many different types of medium, much like any good DM will. There has been a ton of different influences on thoughts and ideas and mechanics, ranging from movies to music to games, but we're going to briefly talk about a couple of them and just show you guys where I got my ideas and how I was inspired to form this world through those and how I managed to do it. Probably one of the most influential things in terms of me getting into and starting this campaign was two very different mediums that came together in a very similar fashion. Dark Sun, which is an old edition of D&D, and Mad Max, the movies, the games, the settings, anything that you want to pull from there, because they're very, very similar in nature, and they all come from a point of a cataclysmic event which caused people to band together and grow and adapt in different ways. This is a large theme that it shares with Reign of the Sundered Idol, where magic is being pulled from the world, and it has caused people to have to adapt because the world outside is not safe anymore. Plants and animals have grown larger than they should. Roving bandits and war bands have taken the things outside of those city walls as theirs, and anything that they deem they want is what they take. I really liked the gritty survival aspects that used to come from those older editions of D&D, and we've tried to include things that aren't mandatory but are optional rules to kind of give you a little bit of that grit back. The travel rules and weapon breakage and deterioration, the potential of things that just go very, very poorly. Another piece of media that really I drew strongly from was a concept from the game Dragon Age Inquisition. There is a part of that world called the Fade, and because of this entity, people are able to utilize it and manage it in different ways, and one of the ways that they do so is with this magical mirror of sorts, and it's called an alluvion. And I really wanted to run with this concept because I remember experiencing it for the first time, and it was just such an interesting idea. And we've adapted that a little bit into something that you will see in Reign of the Sundered Idol, where mirrors themselves are kind of a gateway to a different world that has its own implications. This is another thing, again, that pulls itself back into those older editions of D&D and the Dark Sun module itself, that the world itself is just not a safe place, and there's so many different aspects of it that are coming at you from different angles, and we were really hoping to give you a great experience of the survival, the exploration, the adaptation, and not having to feel like everything is easy or a cakewalk. So with all that being said, it's time to give you guys an update. We've been working very hard trying to get everything written, edited, drawn, laid out, and we've been making great progress. We're excited to announce that October 15th of 2024 will be our official release to our backers, and then it will be open to sales to the public in the following few weeks. As of right now, a majority of the writing process is complete. We've finished the introduction, guilds and factions, the lands, areas, the cities, the people, and all of that stuff has been moved through to the editing process. The rest of the stuff that we need to finish up is the campaign story itself, and then the appendices. We're hoping to have those finished by February and May, respectively, and then those will be immediately set off to get edited and cut down and get thrown into the book. On the art side of things, we've hired 3 incredible artists so far who are doing incredible work for us. First up, we have Noelle, who's been working on our monsters, items, and NPCs. Second, Svetlana, who's been working on our map. And Miriam, or A Fool's Death, who has done our incredible cover work. At the moment, our creatures, monsters, and items are completed, our cover art is done, and our map is about half complete. We have a couple other pieces that we're looking to get finished up, but our deadline is going to be summer of 2024 to have all our artwork finished. The last thing that I wanted to do here was answer a couple of questions that we were lucky enough to get from our backers about the product. So the first question is, what experience level do you anticipate this module being good for? The idea for this campaign setting is that it is useful from anybody from levels 1 to 20. Whether you wanted to actually run the campaign, or just use bits and pieces, cities, people, anything in the book was designed so that you can take it, pull it out, and use it for a home campaign, something to fill in, or top to bottom run it. Now, with that being said, the only part of the book that is going to have specific levels attached to it is going to be the campaign itself. The idea is that you'll be able to run this campaign from level 1 to 20. The second question that we received was, is this the only TTRPG module that you're going to put out? The answer to that question is, we hope not. We're very fortunate to be able to be out here already doing what we're doing, putting this together for you guys, and as long as you're out there supporting us, we will continue to make products. It might not be for D&D, it might not be a tabletop RPG. We have some things in the pipeline that we're looking at doing, and we're very excited to hopefully get to them. So again, if you're out there supporting us, we'll definitely be here doing things for you guys. We've already had such a blast making this and working through it to the point where we're at. We can't wait to finish this up and move on to the next thing. So thank you guys for being there, thank you guys for supporting us, and we hope that you guys are going to enjoy what we've been putting together for you. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment, let us know, join our Discord. We're always around, we're always looking forward to hearing from you guys and seeing what comments and things you guys want to see next. We probably will be putting another one of these videos together, getting closer to the end of the production process, but until then, we'll see you guys around. And as it's been pointed out to me in the words of Matt Colville, peace.